a very beautiful experience seeing at your result when it was AR 100. Yes, I think that there is a big myth. People believe that your UG days won't help you in your PG preparation. While you are doing your CLAT PG preparation, it is most important to keep all these things in mind and to forget what you have done in your CLAT unit. I think what most of the coaching won't tell students about all this.
Students who are going to choose their LLM specialization next year, according to you, what factors should they actually consider? Like,
So it's a very good question, and I hope it will help to the students.
hello guys, welcome to the first episode of Topper Interview Series. I am Anubha, the host of today. I am a student of Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar. So today we have Mr. Vedant Thakur, who has secured All India Rank 100 in CLAT PG 2026, and he was also a student of Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar, and he has completed his BA LLB honors from GNLU, Gandhinagar. First of all, Vedant, it's our pleasure to have you on our channel. And congratulations on securing All India Rank 100 in CLAT PG. Before getting into the strategies and discussions about your preparation, I want to ask one simple question. How was it like when you first opened or when you first saw AIR 100 on your portal? Was, was there relief, contentment, happiness, or all of them together?
Oh, thank you, Ms. Anubha, for inviting me to the session. About your question, like how I felt when I saw the result. So it was a very beautiful experience seeing at your result when it was AR 100. So when I watched my result, I saw that I got around 83 to 84 marks. And when I see that there is AR 100 in my result, it was very exciting for me. At the same time, it's very relieving. It was very a big relief for me to get AR 100 and to get the chance to choose any of the NLU of the country to pursue my PG. So it was a very beautiful experience seeing yourself at AR 100 and everything.
Okay, Vedant. So let's rewind a little bit. How much of your CLAT PG success do you think was built during the 5 years of your UG program? Like looking back, were there things that you unknowingly did in the course of 5 years that became your advantage later on?
Yes, I think that there is a big myth. People believe that your UG days won't help you in your PG preparation. People think that if they take it for like 4 to 5 months, they will prepare for 4 to 5 months in that. That will help them to clear CLAT PG. But what I believe is CLAT PG not only tests your knowledge, what you gain in your last 3 4 months. It is basically the testing of what you have learned through your 5 years of UG program. So what I think is that whatever you learn through your 5 years of UG program, let it be constitution, let it be criminal law, let it be jurisprudence, the basics of all these subjects. That is what CLAT PG is testing. So if you are very good in all these subjects, if you are doing great, if you have learned them like with a great enthusiasm, or if you have created a good memory about all this subject, that will help a student a lot. So your UG days, your UG preparation, your UG examinations, and how you have learned barracks and everything, it will help you a lot in your PG preparation. So I think that your UG days are very helpful for your PG preparation. So if you want to pursue PG and if you know at the early stage in your UG days only in your first and second year, I think it's a very great thing you can have why whenever you are preparing for exam, whenever you are doing your study, it will be very helpful for you. So you must have to keep in mind that you have to give like PG and what are the pattern and accordingly you can study. So that's how your UG days will help you in your PG preparation.
Okay, so we hope that I'm like give some direction to the UG students who are also watching this our video.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, a lot of students preparing for CLAT UG or maybe in their law school eventually think about like PG as well. So, having experienced both, what is the biggest difference between preparing for CLAT UG and PG? And what is this shift? It is just a change in syllabus, or does your entire approach towards law changes?
So I think what most of the coaching won't tell a student about all this is the first thing you have to think from the perspective of examiner. So here comes two things. You are CLAT UG and you are CLAT PG. Whereas in CLAT UG you are at the age of 18, 19, where you are just done with your 12th or higher secondary. So they are just testing your basic knowledge. It may be your general knowledge, your aptitude, your analytical reasoning, your basic mathematics, we can say. But when it comes to PG, you are a 5 year graduate. You have done your 5 years of graduation in law only. So the testing will be different. So there is a different in the preparation, there is different in subjects, and there is whole difference in how the paper is prepared, what they are testing. So when you are preparing for CLAT PG, you must have to keep in mind that it's more about testing your legal knowledge. Legal knowledge includes what you have learned. That what I have said, that it may be your constitutional knowledge, it may be the judgments you have read in your law school time. So while you are doing your CLAT PG preparation, it is most important to keep all these things in mind and to forget what you have done in your CLAT UG. What might help you of your CLAT UG preparation is how to eliminate answers, how to go for questions, how to go for paragraphs. But the testing is completely different. So you need a completely different perspective of this thing. You have to make it in your brain that these both things are very different. And accordingly you have to prepare, and that's simple. So yes, there is a big difference between the syllabus, between what they are testing, and it's basically based on the stage you are. So when you are preparing for UG, you are at the stage of like a kindergarten student for law, who does not know law.
Yes.
But when you are preparing for PG, you are going for masters, you are going for LLM, and after that you may become a professor. So accordingly, that the examiners think. So that's what you have to keep in mind when you are reading your judgments, when you are reading your laws. Ki what type of questions may be asked and how you have to prepare on the basis of that. So that's the basic difference.
तो वेदांत आपने क्या कोचिंग वगैरह नहीं करी थी आपने तो आपके फिफ्थ ईयर के साथ लाइक फोर्थ ईयर ऑलमोस्ट आपका कंप्लीट हुआ था एंड 9th सेमेस्टर के बाद ही आप यू अपेयर्ड फॉर क्लाइंट पीजी सो आपने अपने लॉ स्कूल की जर्नी में ही ऐसे प्रिपेयर करा था कि पीजी क्रैक हो जाए लाइक हैव यू गिवन एनी मॉक्स एंड लाइक द व्यूअर्स would want to know ki what is the number of mock that one should give and how like what is the frequency of it and is the coaching necessary.
So it's a very good question, and I hope it will help to the student. So let me come to the last question first, because it's a very important question and it's a big myth. The students have that they must have to join some coaching. But what I think is key, and what I have analyzed. So my analysis is bigger than what I think because it's based on some logic. What I analyzed is now you are at the age of 23, 24. Now you have developed psychology. You have developed notions how you have to prepare. So what I think is key. You don't need anyone's guidance from the coaching side, like what to read, what to not. And to be very honest, coaching won't help you so much in the subjects, like what to read and what to not, or let's say mocks and everything, because they are doing it for every student, and they are doing on the basis of what they analyzed from the exams. Coming to yourself, be honest to yourself and Analyze the papers which have happened in past. So analyze the question papers. What are the types of question they ask? What are the options they have put in? What is their frequency of testing legal knowledge judgment? It will be that easy for you. Coming to the other question, I just forgot. Can you remind me what was your question in the initials?
कि आपने आपके फिफ्थ ईयर के साथ ही
Yeah,
prepare करा है।
thank you for reminding me. I just forgot the question. So, about being a fifth year student and at the same time preparing for CLAT PG, you just have to give some time to CLAT PG. It's not a big deal because now you know all the laws and everything. You just have to sit 2 to 4 hours, remind, like what, remember, you have to study the subjects you have studied in your past. So first go to the syllabus of CLAT PG, then see what are the subjects that are occurring in exams, are recurring in exam. Then accordingly you can, with the help of all the syllabus and all these things, you just go to the subjects जो notes आपने बनाए थे या जो भी preparation आपने की थी, you did it. If you don't have, then just go to any website or any Telegram channel where they provide notes for this subject and which you found very well. So you can study about those subjects and you can prepare for that. You have to sit for 2 to 4 hours. You have to just schedule timing key, like what I have, what I did. You have to decide that these subjects I have to keep for 2 3 days. This subject I have to keep for 5 to 7 days and continuously prepare for that. So let's say it's constitution. When it comes to constitution, you have to keep like, because it has a very high weightage in that one. You have to keep it for 5 to 7 days, and at the same time, yeah, one more thing. While studying, you have to study every provision, every act. The more you can study through interconnecting all the provisions. Because what I have analyzed in plate PG paper, whenever they ask a passage, it's not just about one single law. They will ask constitutional jurisprudence, they may ask a constitutional backing of a criminal law, or let's say any other law. So that's how you can prepare. And that's how it's not a big deal to prepare with your fifth year, or let's say, end terms or any other thing. It's just ki you have to have a, like you must have a schedule in which you can prepare things. And you should not feel demotivated when you are not able to pursue your scheduled thing. So you have to like manage it. And what I would suggest is ki if you are not able to do all these things by yourself, like scheduling or analyzing mocks, you can have one or two mentors, just mentors, not a proper coaching, but a mentors who have cleared plate. Those who can help you finding all these things, analyzing your mocks, analyzing how the exam was, analyzing how you can prepare for all these things. So that's simple.
Many students are confused after graduation. Some want litigation, some want to do corporate, some start preparing for judiciary. So where does LLM fits into all of this? And according to you, who should seriously consider CLAT PG and who probably should not?
Yes, very interesting question. And students are in dilemma ki what to choose, what to not. Even after UG, students are in dilemma कि क्या करना चाहिए. Should we go for LLM? Should we go for corporate job? Should we go for litigation? तो CLAT PG किन के लिए बनाया? I will answer that. And I hope that I will answer to the extent कि जिसको करना है उसको भी समझ में आए, जिसको नहीं करना है उसको भी समझ में आए. Look, what CLAT PG gives you after your 5 years of graduation. So you have graduated from your college, you have 5 year degree. Easily you can get a corporate job because that you will get only after your undergraduation. Post graduation does not make a big sense in your corporate job or your corporate journey if you are corporate in theory. But if you if you want to pursue, let's say if you want to go for teaching, if you want to go for judiciary, as now judiciary has a 3 year rule. If you want to go for let's say Government entities, they are law officers. Let's say if you want to go for PSUs, because PSU directly has from CLAT PG, or if you are going for, let's say, JAG or any other thing which directly has from CLAT. So there are opportunities which are directly related to CLAT PG. This is the first thing. So all these opportunities will open only after your CLAT PG. That is first thing is your professor thing, second is your PSU's thing, and thirdly is your JIG, and that is army officer rank. Like they are the judges in army, and many other things which require LLM as a mandatory. Now, what PG or LLM adds to your CV or adds to your knowledge? So it's a master course. मास्टर कोर्स मतलब कि आपको जो अभी तक आपने पढ़ा है उसको और इन डेप्थ में with the jurisprudence, with the law, with the another angle, like how things happen, why things happen, what are the relevance, and likewise आपका एक अलग thought process develop होता है. So it's more a research based thing. It's more a going deep into a particular thing. So if you are more interested in going deep, if you are interested in gathering a lot of knowledge, even it will be helpful for your litigation. Because whenever you are arguing in front of judge, you have to cite some jurisprudence, some constitutional backing. And to make great arguments, you can have like your LLM will help you. So that's how CLAT PG helps in your future thing. But going for corporate, I don't think that CLAT PG will help you that much. Even if you get a, let's say, placement from corporate, if you are doing from commercial and business law, or if you are going for IPR, that may help. But if you are thinking for PG, try to do it from a good NLU or from good foreign institute. If you want to pursue a litigation in foreign country, if you are to continue in India, try to do it from a good university, good NLU. Because if you are doing it from like a local college or any, it doesn't make any sense. You are just wasting your time. If even if it will add to your CV or let's say nameplate, it doesn't make any sense. You are just wasting your 1 year of time. If you want to pursue it from a good college where you can learn things. Because masters is about more learning, and the world will expect you when you pursue the master degree. The world will expect from you that you know more than what UG student know about particular law, particular subject, and that's how you can prove that if you are like have a good NLU, a good professor, good teaching culture. So that's how it works.
Okay, I hope that answers or clear the dilemma that a student might be having uh, in his preparation or maybe the graduated.
Yeah, because a lot of students are confused that why to pursue PG even after a 5 year course.
So I think you agree on the fact that LLM is not just a degree and it does open door to some other opportunities as well.
Yeah, it opens a door to a lot of opportunities. Like what I've told in my last answer, that it helps you in your litigation thing, your professorship, and other things.
So, like, our team has also found out that you have chosen constitutional and administrative law for your specialization for LLM. So, why this specialization? And was it always the plan, or was there a moment during your law school that made you realize that this is the field you want to build your career in, or maybe this is the subject that interests you a lot, so you want to learn more about it?
Look, the answer is very simple for me, and I won't lie on that answer. The thing is that I don't like corporate culture, and that's why I haven't joined any corporate firm. Because I am a graduate of GNLU, I would have got a very easy placement. But I don't want to join corporate culture, and therefore, two of the options, that is commercial and business law and IPR, अब वो मेरे पास नहीं है. Now I have criminal law and constitutional law. So this is my elimination method. Secondly, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल चूज करने का एक रीजन सबसे बड़ा ये होता है कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज द बैकबोन ऑफ एवरी लॉ ऑफ दिस कंट्री. Without constitution, you can't understand even a civil law, criminal law, or any other law. Let's say a simple law like PML. In each and every law, there is a constitutional interpretation from Article 19 to Article 21 to 14 to any other law. So proportionality, freedom, how much freedom, liberty, then how much liberty, and to balance them, balance all your rights. So what I think is the constitution and administrative law and pursuing it for 1 year and knowing more depth of it will help me in my litigation career if I choose that. Now I'm focusing on my judicial preparation. So that will help me argue more in my litigation and that will help me understanding more in my judiciary thing. Because whenever a client comes to me, whenever like if I'm let's say for a second I'm a district judge, so I have to balance the rights with the duties of people. I have to balance the interest of two people, and I have to write a reason judgment. I have to write why I am doing this or why I am giving this judgment. And for that, I must have that intellectual knowledge that why I am differentiating this from this. That's why I think that it is very important to know all this, and that you can do only by like having your knowledge of constitutional and administrative law. And that's why the reason is very simple that I have chosen constitutional and administrative law. So for my litigation, my judiciary, and to gain a lot of knowledge or to go more deep in all this. So that's a simple reason for this.
So it's a holistic subject or the arena which will help you in different aspect of your journey.
Yeah, sure.
And we wish you all the very best for that. So Vedant, for the students who are going to choose their LLM specialization next year, according to you, what factors should they actually consider? Like interest, faculty, career opportunities, research, future goals, or maybe the NLU from which they are pursuing? Or is it something else entirely?
Look, that depends on person to person. That's what I think. So it's depend on priority. Like you have pointed out very good factors. So you have pointed out that it should it be NLU, should it be your goal, or it should be your faculty. So it depends on a person कि वो किसको priority ज़्यादा देता है. Is he giving priority to his goal? And if he is going giving so much priority to the goal, then he must choose an specialization and a college which help him to pursue that goal. Let's say if you want to join corporate after your LLM, so you must choose corporate and business law, and then choose a NLU which can give you a placement. So let's say GNLU or NLS or any NLU which have a good record in corporate placement for PG students. If you want to pursue litigation, if you want to have judiciary in mind, you have to choose such college जिसमें वो faculty ज़्यादा बढ़िया हो. Faculty for constitutional subjects, administrative subjects. So let's say RMNL, you are GNLU faculty. And if you want to like pursue your career in criminal litigation, accordingly you have to choose. So it depends on priority, first thing, and what are your future goals, secondly. So you have to consider it holistically rather than on a single point. And it's a very simple thing you can do. First, you have to make your brain clear that this is what I have to do. This is what my career goal. Because after you are UG, now even if you are not clear about what you have to do, then I think you are in a big dilemma. So first make it clear क्या करना है. Accordingly choose the faculty, choose the NLU, track the record, and accordingly choose. It's simple.
Okay, so I hope that is going to help the students who are currently preparing for their CLAT PG 2027. So now let's come to a very fun segment जो हमारी टीम ने इकट्ठा करा है. It is called a rapid fire. You must be knowing about that. So I will be asking you some questions and you have to choose between
So
one.
that will be going to be funny.